Okay, what up ladies and gents? It's your favorite Asian robot right here. Please enjoy the disposal unit while I get everything set up, alright? Okay, what up ladies and gents? Now, I am mostly done. Hello everybody. Welcome to the show today. Now, I'm going to be working on the Sniper Veteran ASAP. And we need a last gun for this, so I'm going to actually go and get a last gun. So I'm going to need my MG1A. Okay, let's see. Bring up my chat on my phone. Refining weapons. That's in my crafting guide, buddy. Hello, Backwoods. Good to see you. Have you seen my crafting guide, Roman Roberts? Most of the guides that you will need are on my channel, but here it is. This is my crafting guide. Take it with you and you should be able to pretty much get whatever you need. There. Everything that you need is explained in there. Okay. Now, first things first, to start this, we are going to need a build. So, just let me dip my screen for a second. I'm gonna set up the talents in the background. Okay. Now, we're gonna make this work. We're going to need a few minor adjustments. Reset. Okay. Now, no matter what, I want my iron build. We start off with confirmed kill. And we've got some free space now. So I have now, I know you guys can't see it, obviously, for the purpose of making sure that once again my content doesn't get ripped. I'm going to run, let's see, this one gives me a half and half. I really don't need these final perks. I would really want this one, but there's no point or purpose to it, which again is fine. Ideally, I would want just 2 more points if I could take them off something and throw them somewhere. But I don't really want to sacrifice what I have right now. I feel like I may have to. But let's try it with its current format. And if it works, then we can go with that. It should actually. Okay, hello Booga, Paxi, Lexer, thank you for your feedback. Okay. Sorry guys, just bear with the dark screen for a little while longer. I'm just going to I'm just going to adjust a few things. Okay. What if I go... Okay. Let's try... Let's try something like this. Which should theoretically work. Okay. This is a decent enough setup. I would have liked a little bit more, but if need be, I can always sacrifice later. Okay. Alright, we've got the talent tree set up. Now it's time to gamble. So, black screen off. Now we can focus on actually getting a last gun that'll do exactly what we need. Hello, Captain Rum Panda. You can hear the path of the tree. I'm very happy that you can. Okay, let's go try out the MG1A. I've heard some good things about this gun. I want to see it in action. MG1A.
Do you require an additional purchase?
Come on. We're going to need high stopping power and damage. And high stability.
Purchase authorized.
This is gonna be a while, isn't it?
Will there be anything else?
Are you for real? Hey! Okay, now we have our first candidate. Now, let's work on our first candidate here. Okay. Give me some good. Black armor, beautiful. Suppression immunity on weak spot hit, don't need that. Carapace armor, do not need. First, let's refine because this is not for Carapace armor, so there. Now we have to re-bless. Let's go with deadly accurate. I still don't have deadly accurate at level 4, but you know what? I'll go with that. Okay. For now, this will do. I'll call it the happy one. Okay, there we go. Going to use our gun of happiness and let's get my curios back in line. This will be a good start. The second toughness curio. Should we go with stamina? I'm keen. Let's try it with stamina first. And is there any way that I can adjust this thing to not look freaking horrible? Okay, let's give it a Mortis Operative. It still looks like a toy gun. Damn it. Surely there's a better way to do this. Oh wow, that thing sucks. Yeah, you know what? I'll just go with the Night Eagle. It looks the coolest anyway. All right, let's go see how this does in actual combat. Oh, that's right. Cosmetics. I've been wanting to see what would best suit. Because my Krieg outfit always seems a little... Actually. The interchangeable gas mask is nice. Let's go pure Krieg for a while. I've played a Commissar for long enough. Or should I become a Krieg Commissar? Fashion is important, ladies and gents. Fashion is the number one. Where's me hat? Krieg Commissar. Yeah, that works. Okay, first warm up in Damnation. I'm trying to rebuild my old shooty veteran. This one I think should theoretically work. Nice canned meatballs. I hope you have a tasty dinner. By the way, Lexa, thank you for testing the onslaught and exploit weakness. I may re-release the infiltrate build after further testing, but I'll do that at the end after I finish my other veteran builds, because not knowing what works together and what doesn't work together without mods is kind of silly, but thank you for at least testing, and I know I've received the feedback from several people. Don't forget to like the stream, by the way, guys. So I think that Darktide really needs to clarify what stacks together and what doesn't stack together. Hello, Ani Sparta. Welcome.
Counter-intel work. Let's dump some nice juicy fake recon data into the Torrance cogitator array. The array's locked down tight.
Ooh, enjoy your lasagna. That sounds good.
Use the servo scope to track them down. Once you're in, upload the data package to the cogitator array and jobs are good.
Alright. Yeah, Darktide not actually telling us what stacks together and what doesn't stack together is ass. Well, if it doesn't, well, several other people have mentioned it, so it's gonna be very annoying not knowing what stacks together, what doesn't stack together. But either way, I'm going to have to amend a few things, because once the new changes come in, it's going to be quite an alteration. Yeah, as long as onslaught is still brittleness, it's fine. Hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream. By the way, apologies during combat if I cannot always like talk to chat. I love to talk to chat, but yeah. They didn't nerf onslaught though, did they?
The living, the better the soldiers.
I grew up in the Torrance. Fought like hell to escape, but there's no escaping your past, is there?
Well, they nerfed exploit weakness, but they're not going to nerf onslaught, I think, because it's the only viable thing for the recon last gun. Actually, I forgot that I've got frag grenades on this one.
This is how it's done.
Darn it. This would be fine. I guess I would still need a can trail. 12, I mean. Ah, and the slow stamina regeneration is not worth it. Because every time I aim down sights, you know, I get interrupted, so this is not worth it. Are we an all-veteran team with one Psyker? Okay. These guys just literally abandon the chaos spawn.
Pull it
Yeah, if they do that, I'll have to switch to the other recons, which again, I feel that it would be annoying. But I don't recall seeing that in the patch notes that they were nerfing that. Also, this gun definitely is not working because losing out on the stamina bonus is terrible.
On the Morning Star. Political infighting among the nobles. Something like that.
How much simpler this would be if we could just work together.
Nobles are only good for two things. It's and causing trouble. Let's hope this will not end up in the first category.
Stick to the stairs. These pillars have maintenance access on the left.
Now I remember when teams of veterans were like the strongest thing ever, and now it's like a wet noodle. But yeah, if they do nerf the Vlad, that would be kind of sad, but I just have to switch recons. Yeah, was it in the patch notes that they said? Because I don't recall reading it in the patch notes about them adjusting the recon last guns. I can understand them wanting to do it though. Like, it makes sense to me. It does make sense to me that they would, but I still think that they shouldn't. Because the recon last guns already are ammo inefficient.
Watch, learn, repeat. Got it?
See, the one time I don't bring along crack grenades, this is what happens. This is why I always say crack grenades. Like, a lot of people argue against them, but I just don't understand. The second you don't bring them along, this is what happens. Players cannot handle armor. So, I don't think this will work. Like, you literally are forced to bring along crack grenades in normal combat.
One thing that I know for sure is that you can trust no or nothing.
If the other two are getting a buff, then that's good. No problem, Chubbly. I'm happy to deliver.
Right, testing the entrance to Ragtown.
It's this way.
Commissar build? That'll be only after the patch, because that one is with voice of command. That one I think will be important, but it will be after the patch.
Getting some payback.
Getting some payback. Affirmative.
And Beast of Nurgle is next. Lovely.
Copy that. Copy that.
Oh, yeah. I have to say, this is at least pretty good at,
Maybe the Emperor does love me.
Are they all grabbing the ammo? This is pretty bad. Mr. Crackshot, this is not good. If you brought along something ammo inefficient, that's no good. If you're playing a veteran, you must be ammo efficient.
Indicative of character. Do mind the loose lads, dog.
Send them to the grave with that one.
Fair enough.
Careful of Zola. I bet.
Never get used to walk travel. No matter how many jumps are. Short or long, walk jumps can always go wrong.
Kill this cat!
Big and dead.
There we go. Severe nerves to unyielding. Fair enough.
I see a demon host!
Demon host close. Med terminal. Medicaid station.
There! There!
Position surrounded! Incoming!
Okay.
Watch it!
Trevor, kill it fast.
Ready, grenade!
We fight!
Nothing special. Signal man or 33 down. Grenade out. Head down. Duty.
Brother.
Got it! Talking now!
I think it's because the Vlad is just too strong for what it's intended for, which I kind of agree because it invalidates the entire purpose of the Mark II. So if the others are getting buffs, that makes sense to me. Like, at the very least, I'm okay with that. Because for now, there's just no point in anything other than the Vlad. So we'll have to see how the adjustment of recon last guns, you know, happens in future.
Shots on target this time! Sharpen up! Crossfire kill!
But I am absolutely removing Deadshot because it is so worthless. I'm permanently stuck out of stamina. This is no good.
Look out! Just burner!
Engaging focus fire. Bomber detonated. Fire now! Eliminated.
There we go.
Ammo crate!
Thank you. We're still testing a few things, but so far it's alright. My only issue is just how certain things are being run right now, but there we go.
Heal up now.
Okay, getting rid of Deadshot is gonna be so important.
Target on all the points!
Add-on here. Pay attention. All scan beginning. Remain in close proximity.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the problem. Some of the guns don't deserve nerfs. Like, I just disagree with those nerfs in general. But of course, that's just my opinion. I'm just not a fan of the fact that the Vlad, which we took ages to get into a workable condition, it's like, what were they trying to do? Because you see, right, even the people running these recon last gun builds, it's not like they are unable to run out of ammo. In fact, they're the ones being the most ammo hungry, you know? So, I don't know. It feels like there's some lacking idea here on what recon last guns are supposed to be used for. They can't deal damage, so they're supposed to be ammo efficient. At the very least, this is what I picture, you know? They're supposed to be spammy weapons anyway, so they should be able to deal enough damage with a minimal amount of ammo consumption, because otherwise the veteran is just not efficient. And if the veteran isn't efficient, then what are we supposed to do? So I personally feel that it's like, I think the suppression immunity is actually going to be necessary. Damn, that irritates me. But it does make sense.
What a good feeling about this shot.
Oh my god.
Get healed and get back in the war, soldier.
Hey, Waylon. Alright, let's move.
No easy task taking over a hive gang from inside. Trust me, I know.
No, I know it does. But, again,
Like the cartel.
for...
Not be beyond us.
based on my experience, right, a lot of people, that is if you are accurate, you know? The issue that I think a lot of people encounter is that in the field, when they're missing a lot of shots, or they're not hitting, or a Sniper has taken out a lot of the enemies instead, a lot of your shots get wasted. And I think that this is where the problems start, because the recon last gun, as good as it should be, seems to
Solid defensible position. Those turrets are part of the original design.
seems to end up more ammo hungry than people think. Also, a lot of people are not at your skill level, Lexer. That's the issue. See, testing is fine, but the... Why didn't you just push it, buddy? The practical issue is that most people... No, critical... If you miss, it doesn't trigger, doesn't it? Because it doesn't count as a critical hit if you miss. Unless I'm wrong on that, because that makes zero sense. How can a critical hit not consume ammo if it's not a critical hit? It has to hit the target before it fails to consume ammo. Is that not the case? You cannot just shoot into space and not consume ammo. Exactly. So yes, could you, if you could shoot, do shoot the empty space, and let me know. If you do not consume ammo while shooting the empty space, then, and assuming it is like triggered as a critical, I would actually love to see that. Because that is something that I think would be very important. Because how are all these other people consuming all this ammo with their recon las guns, if indeed, you know, because I see a lot of them attempting to run these builds. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah, because if the crit is before hit proc, that's a lot of difference. And I'd be happy to hear that result. Because it would make a lot of difference. This is most interesting.
Analysis recommends data retrieval at this site.
Squad should be close.
Data inbound. Continue. Defend. Interrogator has crashed.
Reasonable.
Successfully detected. Now maintain connection.
I'm willing to believe that. Okay. That means the crit is proc on fire, which is pretty good. Okay, okay. If the crit is proc on fire, I'm actually pretty satisfied with that.
I can only imagine you attempted random inputs until it worked, but it is now working. The data interrogator requires your attention.
This is very good.
Find your next target, shoot, soldier!
All systems green. Uplink restored.
Ah, crap.
The car sticks together, yeah?
There we are. Ah, the level 16s in a maelstrom. Yeah, crits are determined on fire. Tested and let me know, buddy. I'm gonna refine this sniper build immediately because there's no... Oh, damn.
I thought you'd help me out.
Yeah, they want to.
Loving grenade!
Switch inside!
The only issue I take with that is the fact that if you're running... %30 of your total ammo is not too bad, actually. But yeah, I'm definitely refining the sniper build, because if that's the case, then what is going on here? There's literally no point in using a lasgun for ammo efficiency because a recon lasgun would kill everything faster. So we're looking at a yeah, we need a more field test again, because again, like I've seen some things work nicely. I've seen some things not work so nicely. I don't know. We need a real field test. Let's go swap over immediately. This might work better for a sniper now. It should, theoretically, but the problem that I have is speed. You see, you're competing with psychers. You're competing with other veterans as well. Lucky bullet thing? You mean the critical hit? Because I don't know what you mean by lucky bullet, but we're going to do some testing now and see how best to run this. Okay, so first and foremost, total reset. Let's see if I can structure this completely without... I'm going with crack grenades, long shot, of course, toughness regen. View my kill zone perk, demolition stockpile, of course. Extra critical hit chance, as if I'd miss out on that. I do need shock trooper. So I suppose I will go without the stamina curio. I'll go with full toughness instead, which makes perfect sense to me. Then we're going to need, theoretically anyway, confirmed kill is much more necessary, because if I don't take down a specialist, I'm failing. The crack grenades will be useful. I'm still going with executioner's stance. With my limited number of points available, I would have to give up either one tree or another, but I don't want to give up this particular tree, so or should I? Because I'm not so worried on all the elites. Actually, you know what? No. If I'm mag dumping anyway, it wouldn't matter. So now I have exactly what I need. Then let's go back to the loadout. The recon is better because I'm not losing anything. You get what I mean? This is my issue. I'm not losing anything. And if I have, say, flak armor or something like that, then I have a very, very good situation where I'm not even burning materials here. So give me a second. We're gonna change things around now. It's blacked out because when I'm working on certain builds, I don't want somebody to put out the content before I do, and this has happened to me in the past before. It is unfortunate, but several people will try and do that kind of shit. They'll try and pull that kind of shenanigans, so it is way better if, you know, I blank it out. That way there's no troubles, and yeah. Okay. This one has low stability, but it shouldn't even matter. Okay, we'll take this one into the field. Yeah, they actually did that in the past, which is actually why I had this policy. It was long ago though. It was around back when I was first a creator and I didn't really understand shit. It was around then that it happened. But then after that, I was like, okay, so now I'm just gonna hide things until I'm ready. But this now is what I'm going to be adjusting, because thanks to the feedback that I got from everybody, you know. Oh, no worries. No, I'm happy to answer anyway. So don't worry. Ask any questions you like, Steel Eagle. Now, let's check this out. We have tier 4 Headhunter on this. We have Infernus. We have a Recon Flat. Now, this is going to last only up until the patch, but theoretically, this should be a better build for sniping, even though we're not effectively sniping. It should work. Should. And although I no longer have an extra stamina curio to get me where I need to go, I shouldn't need it. I have insane amounts of toughness, plenty of toughness regeneration. As for where's your tier 4 Headhunter, you'll have to keep crafting Vlads until you get it. How do you get 10 million plasteel? There'll be a video on farming plasteel. I'll be talking about farming rates in Damnation, but basically play Damnation and you're good to go. You know, I don't understand how people manage to run out of ammo with infinite ammo builds. Either they're playing it wrong or they're just doing shit wrong. I don't know.
This is how it's done.
Headshot. Not bad.
And also the volley fire cooldown ticking is going to vastly improve this build. Because it'll tick even while we're just shooting. Now granted, there's still an ammo cost. Oh, come on. In the fire, really?
Die and you will be disobeying orders.
How did this guy immediately go down? Oh dear.
Casual surprise coming in.
Love how I can't see shit.
Healed, psycho.
All this fighting. Big dust.
Also, remember, please don't stand next to your teammates as an Ogren. I really don't need your bulk next to me because I cannot shoot through you. So please, dear Ogren players, do not stand next to me. I do not want you next to me. Stand as far away as possible and I'd be very grateful. Alright, stand as far away as possible while staying in coherency, because if you block my shots, I am not contributing to the team, and then there's no point.
Initiating crowd control.
This is low intensity hunting grounds, come on. How did this guy just die? That's just rude.
Friendly, sir.
Eliminated.
I think this Thanatos guy is trolling.
Veterans, don't stay down.
I'd rather have the bot up.
Under fire. Reloading.
Okay.
Kill shot ready.
Okay. This is always damnation. I don't play anything below damnation. But yeah, I'm always doing the tougher missions. So like, there'll never be a time when I'm not doing the toughest missions in the game. Because if I'm testing outside of the toughest missions, there's no point. The lowest I'll go is Heresy, but I don't know why everyone always asks what difficulty I'm playing at, because I'm always playing only... Remember, I only play the hardest difficulties, nothing else. I will never play any difficulty lower than the worst. Because if I'm not playing at the hardest level, then I'm not your creator. I am not the real Asian robot. I'm a fake Asian robot.
You still count me scars. Now there's too many.
That's what I tried to do the other day. It was wild because people still brought ammo. I just play my Psyker in that one. But indeed, I think you are right. This is indeed very ammo efficient. I have no idea what problem people are having with this, because It's making zero sense to me, man. Like, what is actually going on? I do not understand how some folks are actually running out of ammo with a recon last gun. This is no sense. I had previously assumed incorrectly, which I understand. Come on, Thado.
Shot on target.
I set it, my dodge is my spacebar, and damn it, it's behind cover. I got him, pal. Did that guy just die? How lovely. I hate the lacking warning for a sniper hit sometimes.
Follow me! Sniper!
Yeah. The Vlad is more efficient because it rapidly fires, so basically you theoretically should not run out of ammo. And you should always dodge. If you don't dodge, right, in upper difficulties you'll die. You'll see me dodging 24/7 because it's just so crucial in higher difficulties where everything one-shots you. If you're playing at low level, you will not dodge or slide much because you're still new to the game. The game is going easy on you. That's why basically this is genuinely not me being rude. It's just, you know, like some people think I'm being rude or arrogant when I say this, but no, this is just the way it is. Everything you see before Damnation is the tutorial. Damnation is the actual game. So until you reach Damnation, you're still in roughly tutorial mode, just varying difficulties of said tutorial. And this is just me being very honest. So what I feel is that a lot of players who do not learn the mechanics, who do not use the mechanics, they're still at the lower levels or still, you know, new to the game, which is okay. But you have to learn to use these mechanics very, very often once you reach the higher levels of play, because you are essentially, like in many situations, even while firing, I will try and dodge. Why? Because this is how you save yourself from gunfire. You can actually dodge enemy gunfire too. Although the technique is a bit more obscure and obtuse to use in combat, you can still dodge gunfire. So that's why you'll see me often shifting like that in combat. It's something that I do very commonly. Well, true, Auric is the real game, but Auric is just Damnation with more difficult conditions. So it's still Damnation difficulty. Auric is fun. Role-playing with a bunch of potatoes. Why would you be playing with a bunch of potatoes? I don't understand this statement. So, what purpose do the potatoes fill? High intensity, all things is, you know, relatively reasonable. I want plasteel. I'm desperate for plasteel. By the way, the Psycho should actually be able to insta-kill any sniper. Which disappoints me a lot because I main the Psycho, so whenever I see a Psycho that doesn't insta-kill snipers, I'm like, why are you even playing my favorite class for? Why did you not learn from me? Hey, Mookie Mocha. Yes, it's been very good these past few days. I'm very grateful to the people that watch my weird ass. And of course, to people that also help me out with information. Like Frederick and Legsa, even if I disagree with them, you know. I think that a lot of their feedback is very good. Anyway, this is just, yeah, it's low intensity, so... It's low intensity hunting grounds, so this should be easy mode. But I think that some people come into low intensity, right? And they just think that, you know, it's gonna be, like, ultra easy. So they go into damnation when they're not actually prepared for it. And I've seen this happen so many times. By the way, against hounds, try not to use melee. It's way better to just shoot them all. Unless you have a choke point like this, then perfectly fine. And I do that together with the Ogren. But in most cases, right, it's better to just shoot them.
No coming back.
Now give me my plasteel.
Getting some payback.
I can't wait till all these guys who are shooters count as shooters properly, because it's kind of disgusting that they don't.
Medical station. One shot, one kill.
Where are all the... Literally no specials. I can't wait for executioner stands to start ticking. Ah, and they spawn after. Okay. Lovely. When you're dealing with the Hound's base map, right? It's, extremely poor team coordination. I don't know why they went over there to try and do the objective. Wait till the Hounds are done. It would make a lot more sense. But never mind, I guess. This is kind of the problem with a lot of the newer players. They don't yet know how to position. So if you hear Hounds, right, you hunker down with your team immediately in the closest available location. Do not go off and, you know, like try and do the objective halfway. Like there's no such thing as you can do objective halfway and you can go and, you know, clear Hounds halfway. It doesn't work. do one thing first at a time. This is something that you guys will need to know for your Damnation games. Also, everybody needs to be at one objective. Now that was my bad. If everybody is at one objective, this thing is very fast to clear. If everybody splits up and doesn't sit at one objective each, this thing will take a long time to clear. A psyker with a sail should not be having any trouble with killing. They should be actually very fast at doing it. You guys forgot about the system purge, didn't you? No, if you filter them or funnel them, right, through Matetsu, it's very easy to kill them all in range. A lot of people, they try to go into melee. Don't. The best thing you can do is back up. If you back up, the hounds have to come to you and you create a kill zone. That's where it's very important to actually shoot them. Hounds not being able to be fought off without help is a normal part of games like this because that's the purpose of a disabler special unit. So I'm not against that, but I think that a lot of people must learn how to play around these conditions. For rifles, Peter, the best perks will be decided based on the build. I'm currently working on stuff now. You don't have to wild hunt because if you're playing like on a hound map, right, and you're playing the Ogren, it's okay to back up, let the range people deal with the hounds because they can usually take it out very fast. You should only guard in melee to push back the hounds like you said, but try not to go into melee with them. So definitely do push them back, but do them as like push them back as a part of the team in the range firing line, because if you create a good kill zone, it's so easy to just shoot out everything. This is honestly how we do it in the high intensity hounds maps, because in the high intensity hounds map, right, if you go ahead and if you go forward and go into melee, right, one of the big risks is that you may get caught by a different special or things like that, which happens often in high intensity, and that's how a lot of people end up you know, getting absolutely murdered. So that's something that I would definitely caution people against. There we go. You can counter one hound, you cannot counter a whole group of hounds, which is why it's better to just draw them into a kill zone. Like mine is specifically, what the advice I'm giving, right, is specifically for the hunting grounds. For a single hound, it's easy enough to dodge. Yes, you can dodge the hounds and then shoot them or kill them in melee, whichever one you want. I myself melee the single hounds or push them and melee them. But when it's the group, create the kill zone and shoot them all. You'll always do better. Because if you go into melee, right, especially on the high intensity hunting grounds, sometimes they spawn like mutants and other things, and if you are separated from the group, then people are out of coherency, it gets really bad. Well, every Ogren plays with a grenade of some sort, either the rock or box of hurt or their big frag grenade, which we call the mini tactical nuke. So you will always be playing with a grenade. The rock is pretty cool, Roses. I'm working on the Sniper Veteran, but based on the data that we've just received, right, and the testing done by Lexa and several other people, basically the best Sniper Veteran is the Recon Last Gun Veteran. As silly as it sounds, the best Sniper Veteran, okay, take this ridiculous statement with you. The best Sniper Veteran is the Recon Last Gun Veteran. That's reality for you. That's reality for you. The Mark 6. The Mark 6D. Yeah, you don't really, well, I mean, you don't really need the stance, but I still plan on taking the stance because it is very helpful. It's just that I keep getting other veterans in my games right now, which are not very necessary. But more or less, you're right. You don't technically need the stance, but you do need the confirmed kill for sure. So, yeah. Sorry guys, just blanking out the screen, making sure that I get everything I need. Yep, okay, let's take this into Auric now. We've got now Damnation warm-ups. Let's get into Oryx. It sounds silly, but basically until the Vlad gets nerfed, which I believe is coming in the next patch, in which case we'll have to switch over to a different recon lasgun, most likely the Mark II. Until the Vlad gets nerfed, it's the best choice. Then when the Vlad gets nerfed, we have to go for the Mark II instead. Okay, high intensity, sniper gauntlet, ventilation purge.
Reserves of special issue ammunition are currently suboptimal. We shall redress this. The heretics are employing Logistratum, Chasm Station, as a stockpile. This creates opportunity.
Well, time to go get your blessings, mate.
Located, Valkyrie support will be authorized.
Now let's go see this in action.
Into the shadows with the rest of the vermin.
Don't worry, you'll be in the thick of things soon.
It pains me to see the station like this, full of absence.
Maintenance Servitor Hive 164F reports sporadic ventilation failure. Repair ETA uncertain.
Doesn't look good, does it? Wonder what it tastes like. Target now! The entire half block has been sealed. I don't like it.
Kill shot looking for a score.
Okay.
This is how it's done.
Oh, come on. Did the guy just join and leave? That's disgusting. The Ogren is very much out of coherency. Why?
Your voice. Not a good feeling about this shot.
Well, that's what I expected. Where is this guy going? Why did he walk away when there was a mutie there? Like, I don't understand this Ogren. Those are some of the dumbest plays that I've ever seen. Guys, please do not play like this, okay? I trust you guys. I trust you guys to learn from when people are being horrifying. This is horrifying. If there's a mutie attacking your team, your duty is to stay there, kill it. You are a melee character. That is your job. Get it done. Okay, you should not be doing anything else until that job is done.
The very existence is heresy. I don't mention this discussion to the Inquisitor.
I know, right? Lore accurate. Lore accurate. I wish I had an ability that could leash people in coherency. Like, please, dear God, give me one of that. Right? He's going to the next game. It's beautiful. I respect that.
Surprise coming in.
How come the Zealot took all my kills? The hell? Man. Well, Zealot boy, how the turntables. Don't steal my kills. Right, we need Life Weaver's ability to just pull people. But yes, don't steal my kills, bruh. I'm a sniper veteran. I need them kills. And also, aside from not stealing my kills, please also do not steal my, please also do not block my shots. I'd be very, very grateful. Whenever somebody blocks my shots, I'm like, why are you doing this? There, done. There. crap.
Protocol engaged.
Has somehow succeeded in some
The Emperor must be guarding your right, Chris. Requesting your aid.
There we are.
as you were.
Nah, solo queue Damnation's okay. It's just Damnation. Auric, I can understand, but even then I solo queue it for testing purposes. But yeah, friends, you don't need them that much, to be honest. I prefer, of course, friends, but I mean, once you're good enough, you can sort of just get through anything. LOL. That's because Hadron just doesn't think you need it. Yeah, I know them being bad can cause a wipe, but you know, like any team-based game is gonna have people who are pretty bad at what they do. So you kinda gotta live with it, you know? Ah, now that's why I love my grenades. Because this whole like pack of elite nonsense is getting too old too fast. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh crap, there's two snipers. Damn.
Sniper kill. Too close to be good. Medicaid terminal here. Come to me.
You know what? Never mind. I'm not even gonna bother coaching.
position. Ready to engage!
Shit. Ah, crap. Damn it! That was my bad. At least I can still tag it.
Bleeding dead, yeah?
Loyalty and honor. You have none.
On my way, boss.
Debt acknowledged. Ready back down.
That was a misplay from me. Damn it! There.
Down! There'll be more! Box bursters splattered!
Yeah, you need one good perk, one good blessing, or just two good perks, and then you can change your blessings around.
Getting some payback!
Plus, wounds doesn't mean more health, yes, but it means more downs before you're dead. So that's why I don't generally use it, because if you make too many mistakes, either way you're gonna get punished for it. So I try to avoid wound curio where I can. Each mistake is punished more, but ideally you want to try and avoid making any mistakes at all. Because if you make too many mistakes, you are kind of screwed.
Ready your weapons! Enemy are in cover! One shot, one kill.
Okay, no one up there. Okay. Are these guys good? The salvo, like this is why I was using it before, but I thought it was bugged. I thought they would fix it, but apparently it's not bugged. It's just that the salvo means that once you hold down the trigger, that's one salvo. So if you hold down the trigger continuously for things like the recon last gun, it doesn't work at all, which means that the blessing is utterly useless. There's no point to the blessing, and also, punishing salvo and sustained fire are both the same, when previously they worked differently. So actually I'm gonna have to end up re-releasing my infiltrate build probably, because these things don't work as intended, which is so wrong. I mean, still I got through Auric Damnation, but that just proves that it's more my skill than anything. And it's weird that it doesn't work the way it's intended, because then now there's like no difference between the two perks. So I think Fat Shark really screwed up on those blessings, because those blessings are based on the old. I feel like those blessings are based on the old gameplay, not the new ones. So I feel that they may have like screwed up on that, which makes sense anyway. Is them screwing up on that kind of thing? Very normal. I'm not standing in an open area. The thing is, it worked before. It worked before, and I thought it at least worked the same. Maybe it was just a bug. But since they didn't even mention anything about it, I know it's not a bug, and that is ass. Holy shit. Oh crap. Yeah. No, the snipers are fine. It's just that. Having lots of snipers isn't an issue. Like, it's just that in that particular corridor, I need somebody to tag them because I can't see them. So if somebody had tagged them, and I could have like shot a couple of them, it would have been nice. Again, this is why tagging is so important, and I'm not against the idea of using your primary fire with tag. Like, it works very well. But hopefully this zealot can clutch it. Because if you tag them, I can immediately take them out. Like, no issue at all. Ogren. Okay, nice clutch. Thank you.
This one's for Kadia. I won't let you in. A commendable shot.
First objective, disable active Skyfire defenses.
Medical station. Grenade.
Okay, good. Team is resupplied. Let's go. This is the one time when the Smite Psyker is not as effective, because I do not. Once again, please tag it. I dodged that. How to? You know what? I even moved to the side. You see my character move to the side, and I still get shot. That one shot was bullshit. Like, my character literally dodges and it still hits. But anyway, the only feedback I can give here is that I want to take out the snipers, but the problem with the veteran is that if we're using recon last guns or any last gun that is not, or any gun that's not a plasma gun, please do not stand in front of us. You can move to the side, you can move anywhere else, but stand away from me, please. I just need you in coherency, not in front of me. The second you step in front of your veteran, it's usually a death sentence, because
Focus fire. Aye.
that's where it's over for everybody. Because if I can't shoot, then we have no range cover. So just be very aware of that, because I need to extend my volley fire. No, the snipers have a bit of weird tracking sometimes. Like, most of the time, like 95% of the time, you can dodge them. Oh, Lord.
Dog. Neutralizing focus fire. Enemy dug in. Trapper down. Get it. Take them out. We've neutralized the hound. Kill shot readied.
Deflect does not work on sniper shots, no. Deflect will not save you from that. So just be aware. You cannot deflect a sniper shot, no.
Watch and learn.
Success confirmed. Extraction neutralized.
Rider, kill confirmed.
But yes, a lot of people use the sound cues to dodge, and it still doesn't work, so that is rather lovely, isn't it? Yeah, the Psyker shield and things like that. The thing that you must remember is that what's my favorite but least effective weapon? I love my Cantrail 12, Mark 12. It has been my friend ever since I first started the Veteran, but this is the only time where it is literally relegated. And Plasma Gun is the most effective weapon in the game. What are you talking about? You do realize that there's an entire build dedicated to the Plasma Gun that works perfectly in Auric Damnation. The Plasma Gun is in fact the strongest of the strong. So yeah, I would say the Plasma Gun is far from the least effective. It is in fact one of the most effective weapons right now in the game, aside from Recon Last Gun. Auto pistol is very good for Zealot. I would not use it here because the main draw of the Recon Last Gun is the unlimited, well, I shouldn't say unlimited because even then I was close to running out of ammo. It's just the high ammo restoration potential, you know? Car, the Plasma Gun build is already done. If you guys missed it, I will link it to you now in chat. This is my Plasma Gun build. It is the best of the best. It's gone through Auric Damnations. I've done several streams on it, in fact. You can actually check it out. Only in Auric Damnation. So this is my Plasma Gun Veteran build. And guys, I'm just going to say this again. Please, please, please do one thing for me. Alright, please make sure, other than liking my stream, if you could do that now. We only have 32 likes on this stream, but we've got 70 plus viewers. Please close the live chat, hit the like button. Alright, it really helps out smaller creators like me, and it is very important that you guys do this, because if you guys do not do this, right, YouTube thinks that nobody likes the stream. They do not recommend it to people. So if you guys hit the like button, you just take a second to hit that button, it helps so much, and it basically spreads my content out so more people can get the love they need. And last pistol will be after the change, because the last pistol is getting an upgrade in the next patch. Then you will have a true Commissar build. So that one is coming. In fact, Lexer set a lot of the basis for that one. His build will actually, plus Voice of Command, will actually be one of the ideas behind the Commissar build. So that one I'm really looking forward to doing. Yeah, once it gets a buff, it's going to be really good. But yes, if you follow my content and you set the notifications on, you will not miss my videos. So if you're new Card Bronze, make sure you set the notifications on to all, and this way you will always see it whenever I post a video, because I promise you I'll be posting even more videos containing builds, things like that, all that kind of stuff. You don't need the Plasma Gun for clearing out hordes. Have you watched my streams on the Plasma Gun? If you haven't, I suggest you check them out, because what you need to do is the Plasma Gun can one-shot through hordes and kill specials. This is what it's basically used for. So yeah, it's very, very important to be able to do that quickly. If you do not do that quickly, your team can get killed by specials. Hordes are easy to deal with, and most players can deal with hordes. Even randoms can deal with hordes. You will see that very often. So don't sweat it too much. I would say this is why the Plasma Gun is one of the most effective weapons. If I wasn't busy testing this build, one of the other days when I'm just playing Veteran, I will show you guys the Plasma Gun and how well it can function. Damn it. Okay, snipers are coming in. No problem, Zachary. Like I said, I don't publish a build unless I've tested an Auric Damnation. even if some people may feel that my build is not the most efficient, I'm gonna tell you straight up that we do not publish unless it is 110%. Ah, crap. That was a mistake. Overwhelmed by Rager. The only issue for this build is definitely the mixed hordes. Of course, the sniper gauntlet makes it a lot worse, but ah, crap. Couldn't spot the sniper inside in the middle of the horde. This build definitely has that one weakness. I might actually be willing to sacrifice the crack grenades or the frag grenades. It might actually be more useful in this build.
All the rest.
If for no other reason than because the snipers can get annoying. But then again, it would only be one situation, I don't know. Dueling Blade is very good, definitely for psychers. I agree with that one. That one's very good. Rev it up is actually pretty alright, honestly.
Oh, thank you.
Sometimes I feel like the enemies can run a little bit too fast for cover. Okay, back to the team first. Where are they? God darn it, that missed. Okay.
Severed ahead, the body dies. Kill!
Okay, we got the Zealot back. Yeah, smoke grenades I'm kind of excited for after. Cracks I love because of how good they are against monstrosities in armor, more or less. Like, to me, that is what I usually do, but I might be more tempted to frags with this one. Also, why is that... No, I'm just gonna stick with the team.
Keep going, big man! Focus fire! Aye!
Ah. There was literally one all the way over there, okay. Can I still tag? Like, I'm trying desperately to tag him, but it's not even like letting me tag the snipers. That's how far they are. Oof. Ah, shame. Smoke grenades, I think they reduce their line of sight, according to the description, but I'm not sure how effective they are in melee. What's the attack pattern of the chaos spawn? To be honest, it's random. The chaos spawn is the one with the most random attack pattern, as far as I can tell anyway.
Beauty's dead!
Blessed ammo! Glorious! Aye! Sniper! Bomber's gone, my kindred!
Management security protocols in effect. Deploy data interrogator.
I feel like, oof. Well, there goes the zealot. Oh, he got him up. Okay, nice.
God, Emperor, ye provide!
Okay. Ah, crap. At least the other guy managed to get him up.
Engaging focus fire!
Acceptable quality.
Eliminated!
Thank you! Sniper! Won't be a problem now!
Data stream ceased. You are certain you installed the data interrogator correctly?
I feel like in Vent Purge, not having a psyker to actually like just insta kill the snipers is so annoying. So I don't mind doing it as a veteran, but I need somebody to tag them. If I can't see them, I can't shoot them. That is my only issue.
The data interrogator requires your attention. Do not disrupt the flow of data again.
Ah, yes, of course. You also have the fire that can somehow reach through the stars and the console. With this build, it would be terrible because you cannot restore your ammo. That being said, if you were to adjust the build to make other things possible, then yes, it would absolutely work. It's just about like adjusting what you need for your build. For example, here we are crit focused, but if you were to use like say infantry autoguns, braced autoguns, until they receive their ammo buff in the next patch, they're kind of trashed here because of the poor ammo efficiency. That's the only reason I myself am not using them right now. Like I actually quite like them, but they just don't feel as strong for obvious reasons. And that problematic nature is the only thing holding me back right now. If not for that, I'd be okay.
Sniper!
How, when I dodge to the side, you know what? I think it's to do with when I'm swinging. I think I'll focus on dodging first rather than catching them consistently. There we go. Pass it to Mao first.
Talking grenade! Sniper!
Oh. Oh, crap. Darn it. That was hella unco. Auto pistol build? No. For the veteran, it no longer works. It used to be great in the past, but ever since the nerfs to the auto pistol, it just doesn't function well. I've tried it. It's usually a death sentence. Usually. I have no clue what that beeping is. It's probably just a bugged sound cue. In my opinion. It should, that's what it should be. Cute.
Thanks, priest.
Character spotted the sniper, but where is he?
This is how it's done. That's better. One less bomber. Right to gun. Next target. Enemy clear! Get back free!
Okay.
Watching your back!
Power cell!
Yeah, we were all looking for that battery. All right.
Medicaid station!
Won't miss that one. Medicaid station.
Kill shot looking for a score. Your turn. Copy that. Get to the outside.
Damn it. Into the fire, for real. But yeah, the crit last gun definitely has issues.
Ta!
I think I might run Rev It up myself, actually. For this particular build, it seems that that's what I need. I'd say that I like the recon last gun, but under this specific condition, it is so hard to run it properly. Because my job is mostly be able to sight things, shoot them down, burn them out. Ah, oh, damn it. Rampage would increase my damage, yeah. I think that might be a great addition. Psyker auto pistol won't work. Tested, failed. The Psyker for now actually does, well, I mean, you can still run it if you want, but you will struggle a bit. I mean, it depends on you. In fact, even the revolver is better on the Psyker. As long as you've got a veteran to restore your ammo, you're actually quite okay.
Watch, learn, compete. Got it?
I can't wait till they make that change where volley fire is gonna be related solely to, like, it'll start ticking down as soon as you have it up.
Sounds like a demon head.
Affirmative. Getting some payback. Confirmed.
Okay.
Copy that. Very long mission started.
Forgetting that demon host is there.
Affirmative. Scout gunner.
Axis 1, suppressing fire!
Hey, shield.
Nice kill!
Sniper's dead. Assault incoming. Sniper eliminated.
Not this time, bitches. Not this time.
Eliminated. Get sniper. Reloading. On to the next one, please.
Sniper!
It's slaying. Beast on that big ranger.
All the ammo!
Oh crap! It was blown up anyway.
Have a grenade, heretics!
Set your strength to right and
Well, true. I mean, if we wanted to... Well, right now, actually, a Melta might be justified because occasionally you do see packs of Crushers and Maulers. In future, if they adjust the spawn, it may not be used as well. Yeah, the Shout Revive I'm not really down. If veterans could use the full version of the bolter, that would be pretty insane. But yeah, auto pistol on the veteran is a bit wild. Like, it's okay, but I feel that in a lot of situations it'll suffer a lot. Because there's no way for you to deal with like crushers, things like that with the auto pistol. However, I think it may work decently for an infiltrate veteran, especially because onslaught and the criticals don't stack anymore. So, if you want to run auto pistol, technically speaking, nobody will be able to stop you. And it would theoretically work with a close range type veteran. Okay.
Shot on target. Eliminated. Over here, hell!
Sniper! Some of that fragging to you, zealot!
Yes. Disciple the Star relay now.
I approve this course.
Alright! Got a fox bursting!
Take your face, big man! Grenade out! Bryce! Ogrin! Get up!
Thank you.
Got him.
Kind of surprise coming in! Confirmed.
I mean, in general, Chainsword is a very good weapon. So I would run it regardless of what I was running. The assail nerf is not going to be bad. I think it's actually going to be quite alright, to be honest. I don't see it as being bad at all.
Keep wrecking them up, soldier! Enemy sighted!
Oh, shh. You might be right.
This one's for Kadia. Copy that.
There we go. Yeah, assail is, it's fine if you don't like it, but, and you can definitely get, you know, by without assail. There are builds for that. But the strength of assail is mainly just the ability to sight targets without even seeing them, right? It's just that auto sighting of the targets and then being able to absolutely recruit them. Like, that's where I feel assail's greatest strength is. Oh, come on. Damn it. They moved without me.
Lord Emperor, see me! To the free Templar!
The one thing, like, I don't mind the whole team moving, but please do ping a little bit. Because if I'm covering your exit and you don't tell me where you're going,
Follow me!
it becomes problematic. So try not to pull out without telling the other person or without telling your rear line what you're doing. If you do that,
One shot, one kill! Ready! Now incoming!
it usually results in team wipes. Because then you have to go back and rescue the dude or abandon them. Up to you. But always do try and, like, let people know. Yes, looking around is important, but it's also very good if you let your team know. So this is another tip that I always mention.
Affirmative! This way!
See, Mao is busy covering us over there. Like, this is the only bit of feedback that I always have for teams. Always tell people where you're going. The flamer is very awkward right now because, as you know, like, they have weird tracking. Have you seen how the flamer can, like, sometimes shoot in the air and it's like this long tracking tongue? It goes really weird. Axes do not impress me either. I don't like them. I like the chainsword better. Suppression immunity, I've not found it worth it. I've tried it a lot of the time, but it hasn't been worth it. See you later, Legser. But yeah, I've never been a fan of that. Chainsword is definitely good. I wouldn't say it's best in slot because at times there are other options that could potentially be better, but the chainsword is pretty good. It's certainly pretty good overall, and it does have strong abilities. But is it best in slot? Well, yes and no.
Splendid.
It can do well, but it may not always do well, is something that I would say. Give me a second to readjust some things. How can I improve this? Then we'd have armor problems. Is this really the best option right now? Okay. Maybe I'll give it a go.
Blessed Omnissiah, favor this tool of war.
Let's see the feeling without this.
Praise the Omnissiah. Let us see what can be done.
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly the build that I'm using, Tent. That's literally the one that I posted, so it is pretty good. It is pretty good. Headhunter does feel pivotal, but yeah. There's a lot of options here. And what Psyker build type is the best? All of them. I have a whole bunch of Psyker builds on my channel. You should try each one to see which one suits you. That is my honest advice, Stingray, because some people are better with Smite, some people are better with Assail, some people are better with the Trauma Staff, some people are better with the Surge Staff. This is why there are many builds, because there's no such thing as, if there was only one build that was better than everything else, right? Then there would only be one build and everybody should play that. This is why I always tell people, you must experiment, you must try. Because if you don't try, you won't learn. But yes, I do agree that it's not something you pull out every fight, for sure.
Killshot looking for a score.
That's the rage I attended to!
Position surrounded.
no worries. If you ever have issues with the playstyle for that one, make sure you also check out how we did it on the streams, because sometimes a lot of people they may not fully grasp how to use it. Like, it was genuinely used as a very powerful quick shot build, so I didn't use it as like I wasn't always in the plasma gun. You have to know how to switch between the plasma gun and of course your melee, all that kind of stuff. But if you master that, it's pretty alright. Oh, Celanti.
Would you believe this is actually more pleasant than much of my recent life?
Sunlight. Like the high red in top levels in the open.
Even better from up here.
Engaging focus fire.
Oh Lord. At least these guys are tagging. I like that about them.
Locate. Destroy.
Shot on target.
Oh my Lord.
Initiating crowd control.
One shot, one kill.
Unprofessional but sufficient fellows.
I find
What levels do I recommend? More honestly, right, you should be in Malice until level 30. It's just the easiest. Then once you're level 30, you can start doing Heresy. Like, I don't recommend going into Heresy early unless you're very experienced. If you're a very experienced player, then, you know, or you're very good at the game, you find yourself never going down in Malice, 100% clear rate, and you're like level 20, then absolutely, please, go into Heresy immediately. Just, you have to kind of judge for yourself. It's hard to say it because it really depends on player skill. If your player skill is no good, then, you know, going into Heresy early is just gonna, you know, make you feel ineffective, and it's also gonna be a burden. You level slower. So most people, like, if they're good, they just speedrun Malice, get to level 30, get all their talents, and then they just go in and fall. So that's my honest answer.
In other words,
Plasma venting toughness instead of health is a crazy buff. Yes, yes, that was a huge improvement, and I was very pleased with it. Yeah, I mean, you should spec increase Quell anyway, but yes, all of that is very helpful.
the gate is unpowered. Seek alternative energy sources.
I've genuinely seen how useful it can be. Yeah, the dead shot is pretty much useless. I tried it out earlier and it was so trashed here that I was kind of shocked, not gonna lie. Like I've...
Good feeling about this shot.
The shotgun buff would be very interesting. I actually think it might make some of it more viable, but we'll have to see.
Kill shot readied.
Oh dear.
Bleeding.
Oh, come on.
Let's go. Never leave a soldier behind. Last chance to show you're not traitors.
Thy Emperor bids thee stand, veteran.
We have an Assail Psycha, but the Assail Psycha, just so you know, should not have trouble with range. Like, in fact, that should be the easiest thing for them to deal with. So why they're struggling right now is because of improper use of Assail. What they should be focusing on, for those that know how to play the Assail Psyker, is that you should be focusing on the most distant targets that are causing problems for your team. But this often isn't the case, and unfortunately, they will instead choose to use the short range spam. This is where you can tell who's a really good Assail Psyker and who's not. The short range spam is okay, but it's not helpful in the long term because what you're dealing with is the long range targets that are killing your team. So had he used that earlier, it would have been an easier rescue. Still, I can't really blame them because I went down trying to do too much. That's high intensity shock trooper for you. It shows who is really in tune with their builds and who's not.
Getting some payback.
Okay. Assail is not cheesy at all. It's in fact very weak if used incorrectly. Which is exactly what you guys are seeing. If Assail was cheesy, then every match would instantly end. But when you're at the highest difficulty level, Assail is very balanced. And that's what people don't seem to understand. It's very balanced if you play at, you know, the highest difficulties. If you play at anything below that, then of course it may seem unbalanced. That's because everything in the game is balanced around the highest difficulties, not the lower ones. So for that reason, Assail is not cheesy at all. It's in fact the most useful talent you have if you want to play at range and you're using things that may not have as much range. It has a 50-meter seeking range, so it's a really good homing missile. But that's on the right, like if you use a secondary fire to aim with it, you can get up to a very good 50 meter range,
This is how it's done.
which is extremely useful. And that's basically how I would play Assail in most of the high-end matches, because it basically just gives me a reason to work really well with it. But if people spam it or just use it as a spam tool, that doesn't help, and that's why they're reducing the damage of it, because they know that that's what a lot of people are doing with it, and that's the wrong way to use it.
I have a gift for you. I will find the heretic. Run up!
It's floating. Cursed body is all but immune.
There we go. Nice. Nice. The fact that he spotted that was lovely.
We are holy Templars this day.
Big, but still dead. I hear the host singing.
Gotta restore my ammo just in case.
Out of my mind!
Watch and learn.
I'm reloading.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait. No, our highest record is 113. And yesterday was like, oh, come on. Wow. Wow.
Get it rolling.
Don't blow up barrels, guys. They're the fastest thing to get you. Oh my god, and we got a second boss to deal with. Lovely. Oh, come on. First the barrel and then the plague ogre. I love how I didn't take fall damage the first time, but now I just got killed. Yeah. This is so bull. Like, we just got a boss and they're throwing us a second boss. And the Psyker is dead.
The abomination weakens.
I respect the Zealot though.
Rejoice! The abomination
The Zealot was actually very useful.
sure your fate was a counter-frenetic. Is not mere flesh and blood we fight at all, but the right
Night gets worse. Ability comes a step closer.
I don't understand why they want to do this, but okay. If they want to, I will not stop them.
Really not hard, siblings. Others can do it.
Yeah. I don't hold because AI Director will punish you more if you hold. The longer you sit, the worse it is. So this is why I'll usually just move on as fast as possible, because you can go to the next area. Usually without issue. But if you want to hold there, then like for me it's like, okay, if the team wants to do it, I'll do it. Because if you don't function with the team, or you willfully try to do your own thing, it's usually worse. You don't wanna be in that situation whereby team's doing one thing, you're doing something else.
It's dead.
If this was after the buff though, my volley fire would be up and ready to go again.
Eliminated.
Which is why I'm super excited for the buff.
Going to need attention, siblings.
Sibling.
Trepidate.
Like that.
Accommodate. Red corner.
Flag gunner. Sniper, see? Sniper's dead.
Emma, the soldier's true.
All of their kills will just restore my ammo. It's beautiful. There goes the hound.
Hawkburster eliminated.
Good. I use space for dodge, yeah.
Death's just around the corner. Let's ambush it.
Alter not in thy faith. Shirk not thy duty. Only in death does duty end.
Jump is left alt. My left alt key is jump.
Is a mystery.
Heretics draw all manner of evil. This is but the best.
I always like to keep things like that because it makes it easier for me. But this is also because I play other games in the same way.
Under outside control. Destroy the matter to proceed.
Oh, come on.
Get me back in the box.
Yep, okay. Now. Is everybody all good? Okay. No problem, Killjoy. Happy to help where I can. I still have no idea what that beep is, but I always hear it nowadays. I swear it must be related to some skill. Some skill must be causing that beep for some weird reason. Oh, crap.
Focus fire. Aye. Gotcha. Get healed.
These are formidable veterans.
Requesting backup.
Request lost.
Initiating. Means a serious injury.
Adequate.
Oh, damn.
Help me up.
Stronghold for Sniper.
You abandoned my world. Now you do the same to me.
Off left down. The freak is a danger.
Relay station TRS-1501 control lies deeper in.
Are we all okay? Yes, we are.
I get come, Sniper.
I see, so you're new. That's okay. Yeah. Just know that, like, eventually you'll be able to figure out what playstyle suits you. If you're still very new, I highly just recommend playing nothing but a sail while leveling. It makes everything easy mode, and it's very, very useful. Crap.
Kind of a surprise coming in.
Are you in trouble, sibling?
Efficiently done, sibling.
Fire can shoot.
This Silanti fella as a surge psyker. Why? I don't understand what they're trying to do here. Because they don't have smite, they don't have a sail. What are they trying to do? Anyway. Yeah, it's always the Mark 6D. Nobody really uses the other marks because the other marks are pretty bad.
Weapons ready! Aim and fire! Sever the head, the body dies.
The only problem veterans have nowadays, right, is that unlike in the past, it seems to me like veterans can't do their job of ranging. Because it's almost as if the hordes are so overwhelming that players these days can't seem to deal with them easily. When in the past, it was actually fairly easy to deal with most hordes. You see what I'm seeing here? Why is it so hard for them to just... Like, we've got 3 people here. Like, every horde should be controlled. That way you can provide ranged fire support. This, I think, is one of the biggest weaknesses right now in the game. Because it feels like, although the veteran, like, has a role, which is mostly to deal range damage, it's hard to perform your role because you're often forced into melee combat. I do read the Warhammer books. Is there a plain white tank top for the Ogryn? No. And no, it's not a skill issue, to be fair. You can kill anything, but like even at my height, it's not a problem for me to shoot the specials, but I cannot do my job of shooting specials unless somebody actually clears the horde. Which is the most satisfying gun to use for you? I don't care what is the most satisfying gun. I only care about efficiency. If the gun is not efficient, then I don't want to use it, because right now the way the veteran is when you're talking about the highest difficulty levels, we're talking about Auric Damnation, it is very, very difficult. It is very, very difficult. I know it was a joke, 10 almost banned you, but thankfully I knew it was a joke. But yeah, it's like, if you do not play the most efficient thing every single game, you are most likely gonna die, because there's a lot of people who are assholes and they will just bring an inefficient character in. Silanti last round, totally inefficient build. So he was going down the most and therefore causing everyone else to go down. This is what happens when you're in shock trooper damnation. You don't care about this gun feels great or I like this build. No, fuck that. If you're playing the hardest difficulty levels, right, you only have one thing you care about. Can I kill everything on screen in seconds? Yes or no? This is actually one of the reasons why my plasma gun build is so strong right now. The plasma gun build is stronger than any other veteran build right now, because I see a special, it's dead. I see any kind of armor target, dead. That's how strong the plasma gun is. But the other problem, you know, like I was already mentioning, is did you see how many times we got overwhelmed by trash mobs? If I'm on my psyker, and if you guys watch any of my psyker streams, that never happens. Why? Whole mob dead instantaneously, because an efficient psyker with a sail kills the whole mob. No sail? No problem. Smite. Whole mob controlled. And if the whole mob is controlled, guess what? Your veteran can just mow them down. Assuming that your veteran is efficient. So all these inefficiencies come together to create problems right now. That is why the hardest difficulty is still the hardest, especially with randoms. And a lot of people are like, that's why I don't want to play with randoms, I play with friends. But not everybody can play with friends. You see? So when I look at things this way, I see that the biggest problem we have in game right now is that people playing with friends feel that, oh, this thing is overpowered or that is overpowered. I'm like, No, because if it was overpowered, I should have 100% win rate with randoms. There is nothing in the game right now that gives 100% win rate. The closest is 80% win rate with the Trauma Staff Psyker. And that's because it's got the best brittleness debuff in the game. So, yeah. Car Bronze, if you are talking about a new player build, by the way, hi Shoot. So sorry, we're close to ending stream now, but I'll answer this one last question before I go, and of course I'll be back on in the evening. If we're talking about Psyker builds, right, I'll change over and show you. The Psyker build, if you're a new player that is best, would be just to go for a sail. Where I'm actually testing it right now, like, the number one problem is that infinite does not actually mean infinite. Number two is that no matter how much you want to shoot your last gun, as soon as if your team cannot deal with the horde, you're literally overwhelmed completely, which happens several times during that round. You can't even pull out your gun, because if you pull out your gun and you're shooting, nobody's taking care of the horde, nobody's taking aggro. And the fact is, we had Psykers there. A Psyker should murder the whole horde in seconds. There's no Psyker that cannot clear a horde. You know, any Psyker that cannot clear a horde is not playing the Psyker. If you're gonna bring a Surge Staff, for example, and you take Brain Burst, you're a freaking moron. Because what are you gonna do? What exactly are you gonna do? You're gonna sit there charging up your Brain Burst? No! No, that's a horrible thing to do. Like, if you're gonna bring the Surge Staff, which is a single target weapon, right? You need to have the rest of your kit work together with that weapon. You see, this is the difference between a skilled player and a bad player. Bad players don't give a shit. They'll say, I want to play for fun. I don't care about anybody. I'm going into this difficulty. I'm going to screw over the other people that are trying to win the game. Don't be a bad player. Never be a bad player. And, like, AK, if you really want to do that, that's okay. But don't come into Auric Damnation. Because if you go into Auric Damnation with that kind of mentality, you know, it'll be absolutely sad. Now, for those that actually want to learn the game and actually want to be good players, right? Don't do that. Play the most efficient build. Let me go into the Psychanium and show you. When we're talking about efficiency, when we're talking about what is best, and you know that randoms are bad, you know randoms are gonna, you know, pull the whole, I want to play for fun. There is no fun in the game. Fun doesn't exist. The only thing you should be focusing on is victory, okay? Like a true servant of the Imperium. But what I would do normally is, assuming that I'm new, right, and I don't have anything else, I would pick something like this. Okay, Perilous Combustion is very good for newer players because it does a lot of damage in the lower tiers. This is all you need. By the time you're level 10, this is all you need. Why? A sail is very good. A horde gets instantaneously murdered. I can throw my assail slowly, and this is on Damnation, by the way. Anything below Damnation, you're gonna strip hordes to pieces. You see how this works? Now, when you go and deal with troopers like this, or in fact, actually, you know what? Let me show you with the shotgunners, and you will often see packs of shotgunners and ragers. What do you do? What do you do under these circumstances? The same thing. Do you see all that? And then you'll be spreading flames to all the hordes around them. Yeah, endgame, absolutely. You need to bring only the most powerful builds when you're talking about endgame, because you're doing high intensity shock troopers. You're going to be seeing a lot of these specials elites all coming after you. If you don't bring something that is the most useful, you are going to die, and you are going to literally suffer a lot of problems. And think about it, if you're playing with randos, you're affecting the game of 3 other people. This is why I think that at the highest tier, you have to have honor. Anything below that, keep in mind, this is a damnation meat grinder. Look at how easily things die just from a few assail shards. This is a damnation meat grinder, which means that anything below damnation, heresy, malice, play whatever you want. All you're gonna need as a psyker is a sail. Okay? You have a sail, you win. If you are a newer player, this is absolutely fantastic. Just use this, throw. In fact, if you guys want, I will happily do a video where I only pick the most basic talents and run through Malice with gray gear. If you would like me to do that and show how new players should handle missions as a psyker, I will happily do that. Let me know in the comments of my other videos if you want me to do that. I will make time and I'll make a video showcasing exactly that. Today I'll be talking about the plasteel farming, but I will happily do this kind of thing for you guys if you want. All you got to do is ask and I will happily provide the content. That being said, if you like, other than this, right, you can literally do whatever you want. You want to go down here and take a completely crazy build with like Scryer's Gaze and Disrupt Destiny, go for it, you know? You can do anything you like as long as you've got a sail. This is why a sail is getting a nerf. Because once it get like, I mean, the nerf won't matter too much, but will still receive a nerf because it's just too strong right now. It just wipes out everything. And this is, like I said, damnation. If you use it slowly, do you see how quickly you can murder the horde? Alright. You might still pop if you're not careful, but come on. I'm sure you can throw like that. Well, throw. You know, really not difficult. Okay? So just make sure you apply this type of technique if you want to conquer. And okay, if people really want to see it, I'll happily do a newbie video tomorrow and talk more about how to handle this kind of thing. All right. Thank you all very much. I hope you guys have had a good stream with me. I will see you guys this evening where I'll try and tweak the Sniper Vet a little more and see what I can really bring out, you know? So thank you guys very much, and I'll catch you all tonight for more work on the Sniper Veteran. There's still a lot of work to be done. I still think we can make it work, but it's going to take some time, so we'll try it tonight. Thank you all very much.